There we go. Buttons are pressed. Things are going. I think they're working. We'll find out. All right. Now we're going to pick up where we left off last night and work on the tunnel some more. Can't promise excitement, but there's going to be piggies. And I just drink a soda, so there might be burpees. Oh, what else? I needed to do some more of those. One, two, three. Why not? Dun, 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 dun. All right. We gotta tear out the floor and put this in because spawn proof. And I need to be able to see this window. Just so I can see server chat. We got a cool mod that actually puts the server chat here into the server's Discord. So if you're out and about and can't be online on server, you can kind of keep tabs on what's going on just for fun and chill with your homies on the server. Now we're gonna take this out. Hey, get out of there. Let's go and break these so we don't have to get close enough to the portal. Because we all know what can happen when you stand too close to that. So we're just going to do a lot of block breaking and a little bit of block placing. And then we'll eventually get to up there. Like I said, told you there'd be piggies. Thank you for magnets, so we don't have to worry about picking up all the stuff. We also got like carpet down underneath. It's not that visible, so I'm not too worried about it looking different. It's over the black concrete, so not that big a deal. We did find a block we might use on the sides. Up on top of that, curtain rods. Yeah. Ah, the piggy's getting angry. Up in here. Up in here. This will not be an exciting stream. There might be a little entertainment, but we're just swapping blocks for the most part. And the ad break is going, so nobody heard any of that, probably. Or they heard no, don't hear any of this. One of the three. Welcome back to my bad jokes and my lack of paying attention. The paying attention isn't going to change anytime soon. The jokes might get worse. There might be a good one here and there. Don't count on it. Don't change my pattern. Cranky little piggies. Almost there. Just ticking. That break's almost over. See, look at me paying attention and stuff. Doom, 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 doom. And welcome back from the ad breaks. We're still digging blocks. Don't worry. I didn't finish up all the fun while you were gone. I just kept babbling a little bit. Meantime, we're also thinking about how we're going to get up there and do that stuff. I mean, there's easy ways that are painful and monotonous, then there's also painful ways that are easy and quick sometimes. We'll probably just do it. Corner layers. Finish up the corner layers along there. Stand on that. Do a layer at a time. Hard part is going to be the end rods there. Getting an angle and then run placing those. Then after that's all done, we got to think of the next project. That's the really hard part. I never checked. Nope, no groups. I don't usually like to get in groups when I'm streaming just because that way I can attempt to pay attention to you guys. If I'm talking in chat, in VC chat on here, there's absolutely no chance that I will see anything that goes on in my own stream. Because I do not have those skills. I can barely talk and break blocks at the same time. And that's on a good day. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Let's go. Doop, doop, doop. We're gonna need to make some more end rods. Gonna need to make carpet. I got the slabs. I got the portal actually done for the portal part last night. Dug out the rest of the crap up on the ceiling, other than the vines that hang through. They'll get stopped by the ceiling later. I think I finished up. Yeah, I got that end done, and that end done at the very ends. And then I got the floors done. I had this done. Then we decided, let's spawn proof it so we don't have piggies running around. So we're redoing this. No, easy place does not break blocks. There we go. And then, I think there's still some glass under it that I need to break at the portal end. Oh, they're in my backpack. Dur, 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 dur. Let's go ahead and let's get those out just to get something accomplished feeling. Yeah, there. Wow, that was exciting. Do, 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 do. So today we're just going to be working on this tunnel, redoing the middle part here first. Then we'll start figuring out how exactly we're going to do this the easiest way possible. And then we'll carpet down there some point in time in between there. Other than that, that's about all I got planned. So I figured, why not share the exciting progress? That's a good word. And who knows, something exciting might happen, or something funny might happen. We don't know, because we don't plan anything. We have that skill. Fun story. Went grocery shopping. I've been working on a list all weekend. Had the list sitting right here. It's still sitting right there, except for I checked it and actually managed to get everything on it. That doesn't usually happen. The remembering part. I usually leave it right there every single time. I like the way this floor looks a whole lot better with the solid blocks, but things spawn on it, so I guess that's gonna not work. Oh well. It's still the Fluix Flex with Certus inside. Can't walk this flow on mouse and keyboard. Ha, I win. Okay, so now we just go. Well, let's do 2 runs. Less jiggly of the camera that way. Your own. Do, 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 do. But we are on mythrender. Maggie's Community SMP. A little chit chat about that, I guess, while we're sitting here having exciting block placing techniques going on. He has opened it up to a bunch of streamers, and then their community can join in through channel point redeem. You too can be a renderling with enough points. It's been a minute since I looked at the redeem. I do not remember how many. I'm curious now. I don't remember. I am so smart. Okay, it's supposed to be on here. I don't know why it's not on here. Oh, there it is. 20,000 points. Ha! See? I learned something. I mean, remember, I knew it all along. Hey, Tort. Welcome in. I'm redoing the floor of my tunnel because, well, spawn proof. It wasn't. So now it will be. Because these little guys get upset when I trespass in my own tunnel. It hurts them a lot more than it does me, though. But welcome on in. Don't forget to get your daily bounty. They'll be worth something someday. I don't know when, and I don't know for what, but eventually. That, I don't know if the sounds work or not. Because there was a mix it up update. Nothing could go wrong. Actually, it was there yesterday, but I decided to bypass it because I didn't want it to break. That, I kind of felt like keeping building after I've been used to living in a hologram for the past week over on Wilderness, so keep the holograms alive. Or Comfort Zone or something. I'm used to being surrounded by pink holograms now. Pat Attack. I did read that earlier. I just feel like I'd read it out loud this time. But it kind of looks like one of the Fluix cables from the AE2 system, which is not the starting goal, but as soon as I saw it kind of looking like that, I was like, hey, let's just make it a transport system tunnel that looks like it. It kind of makes sense in the whole futuristic computery vibe going on. Thank you for magnets. They are great. They make picking up stuff so much better. I promise I will blink more today. Because my eyes and my head were killing me last night. I did not blink very much. Fun of big projects. They take a while. As long as you keep working at it, you'll make progress. At least the nether's mostly nice and quiet, except for the little oinky oinks. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about you guys. I'll just stay down there. You guys would just stay down there and I didn't see you up here. I wouldn't have to worry about spawn proofing up here. No, you guys gotta make yourself known because you're all noisy and oinky. But I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. It needs a something for a coupling at the tunnel side. Something sparky. Seriously? Dude, it's gonna hurt you more than it does me. The Certus columns down there look pretty cool, and they self-extend the design. I haven't tried it left to right, but I know it goes that direction because I accidentally placed it that way several times. It's fun. With logic placing blocks. I'll just change your angle. Hydrate. But I am trying to get back into the swing of streaming more since I'm in a new house, a new place with better internet, more time on my hands, and an amazing server to play on with great people on here. It's fun. I think I ran out. I'm sure of it. I ran. Okay, we got one more. We need one, two, three, four, five. In other words, make one more stack because we'll probably need them for something. But the mod pack for this server is also available. You too can play at home. I do that with Blazing Caves events all the time. Start a little solo world, like for 9 lives or, Guild Rush. Guild Rush I didn't have time this year because I was actually part of behind the scenes. It was great. I had a blast. But, anything that's doing, Blazing Caves, I'll start a little solo world, same version, same as much as I can, mods and stuff, and compete with them in a play at home version. So it's nice when you can watch someone else's server and have the mod pack to play in to have the same or at least very similar mods and all that stuff. So the playability is very similar. Let's get rid of these things real quick while we know where they're at. Well, you do. Let's go here. The gaming experience is the same. That's the word I was looking for. I think that's okay. That spot, and then that should be the last of the floaty pieces. excuse you guys. I really don't feel like falling off of this right now. Now you make him regain. Now you can shoot me again. Okay, we need to make a whole bunch of curtain rod things, which aren't showing up on the schematic. Oh, they're up top there. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Those are metal curtain rods. They look like nice little rails. Anyone coming through here, the backstop does not go all the way to the top yet. Just a warning. So let's see how expensive these curtain rods that I did not even check on the recipe for in Creative World. We'll keep a stack of those. Keep a half stack of those on us. That should be plenty of those. Rod. And it is the metal curtain rod. Recipe. There we go. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Let's make a couple hundred. Things like 1,500 I'll need. So fill the inventory and put them up. Or that many, because we need more nuggets probably. It's where you start looking through little pieces and stuff and odds and ends. And oh my god, there's some really creative, cool little doodads and whatnots and whoosy things. Oh, you're going to be all directional on me, aren't you? There's one big, giant, long curtain rod on the ground. Hopefully that block spawns. Otherwise, it's pointless. And I should just use more end rods and made it more brighter and blinding. That's a word now. Don't hit me, piggy, please. I can't stand out of your way. I just don't want him to knock me down because, that just gets annoying. Do, 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 do. Almost there, I think. Who wants to see the size of the curtain for this thing? That would have been a good stream notification thingy. Curtain rods. Who knew? Hey, I saw that. So we're just using curtain rods as hopefully spawn prevention decoration. think there's a modern data pack that'll just show if a block is spawnable, not light level. That would be useful. Okay, we got more. But wait, we got more. After this, we'll check our end rods, lay those down, and see that Charlie Pratt says that someone trolled their base. That just means someone cares enough to send the very best, which we don't do anything destructive on here. If you do, no, that doesn't fly. Okay, so one more stack will do it, and let's have some leftovers. I mean, the most we might do is like leave a present. Nothing destructive, like, a Ravager without AI. However, you might get one, or with AI. You might get one without AI. But he'll just be sitting there, looking scary. Okay, so gimme. Actually, let's just do this. Let's go. Boink. And just do that. Put that in here. And go find it over here. Do recipe. Let's finish these up. Let's bring the end rods. Rods of the end. There we go. I don't think I'll need that many, but who knows? Put the villagers close and they will. Oopsie. I apparently do not know how to fly anymore. Perfect landing. Ish. No one saw that. Well, they probably thought you needed them, Charlie. So, from my area. Restart in 15 minutes. What to do is close. I mean, I don't do even the slightest pranks, but anything that anyone does on here is not going to be harmful. You have to volunteer for PvP, so I mean, come on. Everyone has a gas farm, Dr. J. Damn it. Yeah. Quit that. And then, all right, that should work for the whole way. I should have enough time before the restart to finish both lines. I don't care if the pattern's reversed. Let's make sure it's the same from both ends. Let's make sure we lay them down, starting the same end on for both sides. Okay, how do we get stuck? No, no. Almost there. Yeah, we got plenty. Ah, that's where the problem started. Maybe. No, this is where it's. Okay, next time we see orange, pay attention. Yeah, we'll pay attention next time. Chances are he needs the villagers anyways. They're just not where he wants them. And hey, one of them might give you an egg, which that's a good thing. Okay, so we just go. We go. Boop, boop. No. Let's just do it this way. Boop. Oh, let's just fly the other end. We'll just do it right this time. Oh my. Okay. So long as we don't stop, we're fine. Hey there. Hey, look. The sounds are still screwed up. Morning, glow sticks. Restart in 5 minutes. Hopefully we can get this line done. And then it's a quick restart on here, so. We just had a little oopsie, had to clean things up. Oops. Kind of like that, only not as easily fixed. And boop. I'm sorry. You're not the only one. I went to bed with a headache. Woke up in the middle of the night with a headache. Went to bed with a headache. Woke up with a headache. Went grocery shopping. It was fine for a while. It's all right now. But I hope yours goes away soon, as quick as mine did once I started moving around. Drink a big glass of water. Then another big glass of water. Then another big glass of water. Why aren't those? Where? There we go. They were a little bit slow on the. Then by that time, you'll have to pee so much that you'll forget all about your headache. I didn't see it anywhere. Did you make it, or did you just do the command? That's what I didn't understand yesterday. Well, as I told you many times after that, my brain was kaputski. Oh, okay. I'll look at it later. Almost get this side done. We got like seconds to go until the restart. Can we race the clock and win? We did. We did it. We did a thing with lots of stuff and things. Now let's see. Did we finish? I don't think we did. We might have. Did we? Yes, we did finish skirting rods. Oh, okay, sweet. That works even better. Yeah, I got it this morning. We'll just start the babble since the server's about to restart. I just got up this morning, did nothing, had breakfast, went grocery shopping. Excuse me. Came home, got on here, did part of one of the two walls. I think I finished up that side, and then was like, "Hey, you know what? Let's turn on the streamy thing." So that's what I did, and here we are. And someone left apparently a bunch of villagers at Charlie Pratt's house, which I would have been like, "Yay, free villagers!" But he's like, "Someone trolled me." Can't give people a gift without getting called a troll. Okay, so I'm not convinced that the curtain rod stopped the spawning since he's there, but he could have been up there and walked down. So there's it might stop them, it might just reduce them. Either way. 5 seconds to restart. 4, 3, 2, 1. Will we land before we get restarted? No, we will not. Haha, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, if they weren't in the right place, just kill them off or put them in your pocket, save the two, kill the rest of them, see if you get an egg. If not, you got the villagers. You can put them where you want to. We got easy villagers on here. It's not a big thing. You probably needed them anyways. Got a new vape. It's chocolate cupcake. It is delicious. Yeah, I'm trying to quit smoking. Well, I did quit smoking. I am vaping now. But, I mean, chocolate. I didn't think they were allowed to sell chocolate anything. Brand new flavor, and it's got the mentholy, minty, whatever taste when you hit it, but the aftertaste is like you just sucked on a chocolate chip. Okay, enough nicotine talk. Slowly back to business. Okay, see, perfect timing. We landed just right. Now we need this many carpets. I don't know how to use the fancy tools, otherwise I would. Put those up there. Get some of these. Carpet. We're going to need a lot more than that. Okay, black. Well, we got plenty of that. This is the easy way to lay down a lot of carpet on the floor. It's called Lightmatica Easy Place. I'll need more carpet for other stuff. So if this happens to be too much, we'll still use it. No biggie. Now you can lay carpet down without found freedom frogs and glow. I found freedom frogs in glow in the dark packets. I don't know what those are, but a way that you can lay down carpet without it stacking up as much without using a schematic is take Swift Sneak off, go down like this, and have it just like 1 pixel ahead, and you can go like that. Swift Sneak, you'll overrun it. Hey, Piggy, excuse you. With schematic, you just hold down the easy place done and run. Oh, those aren't going to be. Oh, well. I'm not worried about down here. Anything will be stuck anyways. This will make it look nicer and less spawny. That is for the people that don't that for some reason might not have wings. Like either they had a oopsie or for some reason don't want them. I don't know why you wouldn't want wings. Can I eat my carrot before you kill yourself by shooting me? Please. I don't know what Freddo frogs either. So found Freddo frogs. Oh, What are glow in the dark packets? I don't know what any of that is. I am completely ignorant on Freddo frogs. I mean, they sound delicious. What mod are they with? Or are they a food? IRL. I have no idea. Oh, Charlie allows pranks. So therefore, who knows? I don't know why I read some of those things. Some days I just want to turn off text chat. Well, some days I do. I mean, if push comes to shove, I could put something over that, or I could put more curtain rods up in the little corners if those are doing any good. I don't know if they are, though. I need some of those stairs. I think I'll put those as stairs too. Excuse me. Oh, I think we're done with the easy part. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 stairs and a couple blocks that aren't placed. I know an easy-ish way to get to those. Which might as well wait till we get the stairs to do that. Break the glass. All right, let's go get half a stack of stairs. That was a smooth landing. Okay, done with carpet. Let's do. Oh, we got. Other horses running in place again. All right, let's get a pile of junk block. Where? There we go. This is a great. Come on. It's a great scaffolding thing when you don't know where your scaffolding is. And if you lose this, and oh well, there's tons of it everywhere when you live in a Crimson Forest. Who dis? You're live. Yes, I am. I even let you. I even left you. Did you know they make framed pressure plates? They make framed every block. And I visited your place on Fruit Horse. It's looking really nice. I left you a little sign just because that's the only way you can leave a note. Said hi, looked great, or something like that. Do we have? Let's get the blocks. 2. But I am alive. Welcome on in. I've been busy all over the place lately. Boink, boink. I'm trying to get back into some kind of routine. Let's get a little bit more height on this. I also want to finish my build over on fruit. Went and played on there a little bit the other day. Just kind of seeing what did I want to do with it, because I'd taken a nice little break from there. I think I got everything there. Come on, just down here. Hey, wait. And that one goes. That one goes. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. There. All better. Let's do this. Less aiming, more braking. Almost made it. Okay, now I think the easy part's done. Yeah, I did that out in the world thing. I actually, like, got groceries, met some new people, and then came home and was like, okay, we're done with that for the week. Hi, Piggy. Bye, Piggy. 4. Okay, now all we need now is end rods, glass, concrete, flux, blocks. That's it. So if we do 1, 2, 3 layers of that, which that is just concrete, flux. The next one's concrete. It's concrete, flux, and end rods. We do not have enough end rods for that. On us, at least. It's time to get more stuff. Ads starting in less than a minute and 40 something seconds. Just a warning. They're a necessary evil to provide us with this wonderful place we call Twitch. Without it, we would not have this platform to stream on. End of spiel. We also want to get some more of this block behind here. Azurine. Not ass urine. That would have 2 S's. But that way we can do a backstop to the whole portal instead of just the lower part so people won't fly through. Mainly me. Right now, actually, I think I will do a little bit of a smart and level this out. That way, at least it's a flat backstop. That's just going to be kind to myself. We got 2 blocks left. We'll put that one here and here. Then we can just go straight up and fill the rest of this monstrosity in with it. Unless we make the tunnel go further because it can connect to someone else's. Okay, which way is that going to be? Unless someone's over here and wants to connect to that to go through or whatever, then we can just knock it all down. I think I'll put purple glass in that bottom part. How much purple glass do we have? Stained. Oh, we got a good bit. See how it looks. A faux portal. Oops. That's the first time I've ever done that. There we go. It kind of works. Works good enough. Yeah, you are directly north. That's and let's see. Okay, let's put that away, that away. Should be good with that, that. Should be done with that, but we don't trust ourselves. Done with that. I need a whole lot more of those. What's in here? Let's go ahead. I want to make sure we have enough. I don't want to have to fly back up there and if I run out. So how many we have? One, two, three. Okay. I know it's cooking some these things. Winky's having fun with Charlie, I think. That's sarcasm. And some of that. I mean, not like we're not going to use more of these. So if we make too many, darn. That should be one more just in case because we shouldn't eat that one. Now, let's go here. Use you as a building backpack. And concrete and purple. Welcome back from the ads. Concrete. Not that many. And you stay there. That should be plenty. That. Now let's find out. Actually, hold on. Let's go these in there. These in there. That should be plenty. I hope. Hey, you're not supposed to be there. What could go wrong? Oh, I love easy place. It feels so slow after being creative, but it's a whole lot faster than survival vanilla place. That and if you have like something floating out in the air, you can fly by and go brrr, and give you a place to land on. Then you just got to land on it. But as long as you don't have someone breaking the blocks out from in front of you, it's usually pretty feasible to do. Not that that ever happens, but when it does, it's kind of funny. And as long as there's no piggies, if no piggies spawn in here now, then the curtain rods work. If they do, then the curtain rods do not work. But there is still in between the pillars on the bottom level. That's the only place they should be able to spawn. And I can always do some. I know I'll put more curtain rods down. I like the curtain rods. They're my new thing. I found a modded block I like. It's kind of like, you know, floorboards, baseboards. That's what I meant. Well, don't worry. That's why I use toggle crouch, or you can also use fake crouch. So that way, because you can take off while you're sneaking. So if it's toggled on, you don't have to worry about it. Up here, do these, then we do those, then we do the other side, and then we do the roof, and then we done. Then we have a nice, pretty. Okay, we have a duder down there. He probably spawned in between the pillars. He can be security. I'm not that worried about it. If you stop and look around at the tunnel, oh well. I still gotta make a portal thingy adapter or something for the pagoda area. I would like to do just a ring around it of obsidian and make it so you can fly through the portal or stop. We're gonna have to replace this. Well, you didn't need. There's no magnet on this pack. Oh well. I didn't bring my netherite pack. I mean, I can turn them. I am so smart. SMRT. Wind up. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. And the next one is just yeah. Do it over something else, not in your legs. Good luck. Don't use the force. Use your noodle noggin. But if the force helps even more, then add that in there. Don't stab yourself, please. I may know exactly what you're talking about as that being a possibility. It doesn't feel good. Oh, a little danger is one thing. A whole lot of stabby blood of yourself from your own hand, that's not fun. Oh, there's no one in there, so. If there was a VC, I might have thought about joining it. Maybe. I don't know. Since the roof is looking like it's not as going to be as much of a pain as I thought it was. Okay, we're probably going to need some more of that before we switch over. Then we'll go. My nose keeps itching. Definitely more of that because, well, we're out of it. Hey, Piggy, what you doing up here? Really? Bye. There can be only one. All right, let's go to the other side. We don't have to break on through. Ha! I'm not funny. Maybe it's fleas, not confusion. I gotta type that. Come on. Don't do that to me right now. We're on TV. Sometimes it gets weird with. Oh, forget that. There we go. Crawl is great. I don't get amusing things very often that actually come out of my mouth and still are funny. We gotta use it. We gotta enjoy them while we can. I've built next to a fortress before, not a bastion, but I mean it's not out of the question. You just kill everything in it, make sure it's gone, and then you're all set. Let's do this and this. Destruction is the key to fixing things sometimes. You just remove the nether and then you build it. That's pretty much the trick to building in the nether. Remove everything out of your way and then some. And then you build what you want. I mean, it's been done throughout history. It's like, hey, we want this land. We want to build this here. We're taking it. So you just tear everything out of your way first. I mean, not like that's ever been done before. See, history can teach us something. You want to build somewhere where it's dangerous, just destroy it, dominate it, take it over, and build whatever you want. Nothing can ever go wrong. Next row. We're getting something done. Look at us go. Don't look too close enough. Hey, don't yell at me. I thought we'd had plenty of these. It's not one thing, it's the other. Oh, hush. Hush, little piggy, don't say a word. That's it. I heard that. He's like, word. He thinks he's so funny. Look at us go. Just gotta hold the buttons down and wait until we get to the other side. You put sixth birthday. Yay, puppy birthday. I don't have anything special to do in my streams, but if there was, I'd do it because puppies are awesome. And they say those who everything that has the more birthdays you have, the longer you live. I mean, yeah, it's a bad joke. It's still a joke though. Whoop, that was almost weird feeling. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see, do this on bedrock. Sideways bridging. Let's turn off the numbers for a little bit. See the carrot for a second. But you can feel free to post a picture of your puppy in my Discord if you want. I don't think I've seen your puppy pictures. I miss my dog. I used to have a Gremlin Shepherd, is what we called it, because she was a German Shepherd mix, and her ears would not stay up straight to save her life, and except for when she was indicating either danger or drugs, because she could find those things. And that's the only time her ears ever stood up straight, and it's when she would sit still and be like, "Hey, listen, there's something here. We don't like it." So if her, but the rest of the time they'd all kind of do the curl over thing, and it was adorable. And she looked so cool and silly with the spike collar on. But she'd rub up against your leg and tear your legs up if you're wearing shorts or just thin pants. So mom said, "No, take that collar off. It hurts." All right, so we got. He's probably still wandering around. That's probably still the same one from. No, he doesn't have gold on. There's minimal amounts of spawnage. It'll be fine. At least they can't spawn on the platform that you might accidentally land on. We might do some sciencing with the portal. Not this portal. The other one we still need to make. Because I still need to make ones for the other areas as well that aren't established at all. So what I want to do is the tube's going this way. Do a ring around this way, so if you don't want to stop at that portal, you just fly through. But if you want to stop at it, you just land, stand there, and go to that portal area. Or I can do little side outlets to it, which that could fit with the little circle things, and that'd be fine too. Since we can make our portals any shape we want here. That would be easy to do either way. I think I'll do the side thing. Because then I don't have to worry about the portal going below or across the deck, going down the middle. Um, Excuse me, internet server. I guess I was building too much cool stuff. Yay, fingers and no holes that you're not supposed to have. Eyeballs and all that stuff are supposed to be there. Well, yeah, it'll affect the portal on the other side because it's not lined up. That's why I had to do the sciencing to make the portal and then see where to move it to. I just had to move it over like 10 blocks, maybe 20. So it'll be a new place. I just got to figure out where that place will be. So I build the portal on both sides and then then light them and connect them. I was doing math and science and thinking and getting somewhere. We can't not have a server now. I was making progress. No horsefire if you want. Out. Subject. You can post a picture of your puppy in my Discord because I don't think I've ever seen your puppy. But if not, that's fine too. And let's go back to server list and go clicky clicky. Since it's their birthday and all. Why did server stop? We don't want server stoppage. Sweet, we'll get to see the puppy. Ah, nope. Hey, there's the clip. I don't know how to switch windows that fast. Otherwise, I'd. I'll have to post that clip. F puppers. If you want to see the puppers, it's adorable. It's in my Discord. Discord link is down there if you're not already in it. She's cute. And if you also want to see that clip, it is in clips and links you like. She's just a baby. Server is stopped. It has not started. So you get me for a second. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Discord. And meanwhile, let's see if we can. I don't want to break my things, but let's see if we can do a thing. Not that thing. Okay, we do that. And then we go here. And I don't feel like breaking things right now. I really don't. It's in my Discord. You know, it would have been easier if the company preferred the holes because now my hand hurts from repeatedly stabbing them until it broke through. Or I don't know how many kinds of tools you have there, but you can also just heat up a nail and and melt it through. Just an idea. I just thought of that. And then that way you can ream it out with a file or something instead of stabby stabby. But stabby stabby might have been what you needed at the moment for a little venting of aggression. The old ice pick stabby stab. It's great exercise. Just to make sure no one's on the receiving end of it. Then it becomes a little bit illegal. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of tools and, clothes scissors. I have a flight and I don't want it. Someone take it, please. Mankey, why is the server down? We were building. Okay, it's doing a slow shutdown for some reason, apparently. Something went glitchy glitch. He says it's still shutting down. And you don't want to force kill it unless you have to, because, well, things can go badly when that happens. And I was doing building progress, and we don't want that to be lost. Especially since we have the Enrod part done. It's dying dramatically. Okay. Like the guy that played Pee Wee, that actor that played Pee Wee Herman in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ooh, oh. Okay, that's enough. That might get cut on VOD or oh yeah, I record my VODs and then repost them, so that's gonna be there forever. Because then I export them to YouTube, which all my VODs are on YouTube. That I since I started exporting them. The link is also down there. Follow me on YouTube. There's some neat stuff there. And then they suggest other things and more stuff, and it ends up being an endless death scroll rabbit hole of YouTube stuff. I don't have much on TikTok yet. I think I've sent some clips they might have successfully gotten there. If they have gotten there, follow me there too. Shameless plug time while we wait for the server to restart. And let me know if they're funny, if they're there, and all that good jazz. I will not stream on TikTok. Don't worry about that. That's not happening because not anytime soon, at least. If they make it easier to, where you can use the same everything and it doesn't take up a lot more bandwidth and have to use a different camera, then maybe. But that's only if it becomes, push button. Don't think about it because I don't have a lot of fancy. I don't have any fancy stuff on here hardly, and so that means less to break. That's because TikTok is great. It is mindless drivel, or it can make you think if you find the right parts of TikTok. Other parts of TikTok, you should not think. You should just go, haha, that's funny, or haha, that's cute. That's it. The rest of it is mildly informative or brain rot. But there's also a lot of educational stuff on there. You just have to be able to tell the difference between what is someone's opinion and what is AI generated because there's lots of stories that they put off as fact. And like, I don't like to get in religion, but there's a lot of like, angels and demon stories that they tell as if it's fact, and they're all AI stories. Yeah, yeah, it's just another social media platform. They all have all kinds of useless crap on it. They also have useful stuff on it. Unfortunately, the useless stuff usually outweighs the useful stuff, but that's where it makes most of its money, so the useful stuff can then be there. I'm reading things in the Discord, just seeing what's going on. Mostly people are just complaining, but we're just waiting. We'll give it a few little bit longer minutes. Then we might jump into the mod pack that I'm playing around with. Excuse me, Mountain Dew did that. I said nothing. All right. It has been, I don't know how long, at least 5, 10 minutes. It should have been up by now, but it's shutting down still, he said. We could go into creative and think of something new to make. I hate just sitting here idle because that's not what you're here for. We're here to watch me place blocks and be boring that way, not this kind of boring where we're just waiting. Yeah, TikTok is like YouTube, is like Facebook, is like all of them. They're all the same, just slightly different interfaces. And there's no typing on Facebook has typey lettery stuff. Like okay, if you cross Twitter and YouTube, you get Facebook. And then if you take just the shorts and some of the long, then you got TikTok. So you take those three, and that pretty much covers everything that's out there. You throw in Twitch, and then you got streaming, and so they all have a little bit of everything. It's all the base social media stuff: written, communicating, and visual. Facebook just needs to go ahead and okay, it started. Let's see if it's not broken anymore, and hopefully we didn't lose anything. Thanks, Glow. I was babbling. Where do we end up? We'll find out in a minute. Hey, I think we're in the same. I think we're in the same spot. Feels like it looks like we're above the Ed Rod, so that part's done. I think this is where we actually left off right here, getting more of this. Mackey broke it. He's the last one to log in. You saw it here. So I don't know what he's doing, but all right, we're gonna find something else to do for a little bit. We'll let it mellow and chill out. We'll go play in other land. Which other land? You know what? We haven't been over here in a little bit. We're gonna go hop on through. Friends Are Us, season 3. I haven't been there a little bit. Well, I've been there, but I definitely haven't streamed from there in a hot minute. So let's fiddle around over there. We don't have techie stuff. We do have drawers, I think. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Do we have drawers or not? Hmm. We got some stuff, but it's pretty vanilla this season. Because we went over techie before, so we went the opposite direction. Went a whole bunch of not techie. I don't think we even have drawers. No, because I built a big storage thing, vanilla style, with lots of hoppers. So it should be working. I know it's a couple hours away, at least from the restart over there. Last I remember, it was like 7 or 8 o'clock. It was every 8 hours because it ran better that way. So we did 3. Eyeball check. We've been doing an eyeball check. We've been rolling them for the past 10 minutes. Going, is it ever going to start back? Oh, that hurt. I got dizzy there. Oh, sounds are a little bit off, so we'll fix that when we get in there. We've been rolling them like crazy. All right, let's click this button so we can see things again. Well, no, oh, whatever. There, now I can see that. Yay, look at us, we're here. Okay. Now, let's see here. I'm just looking to see what we have. That way I can get acclimated. Drawer. Nope, no drawers. Okay. Welcome to Fruopolis. I don't know. No, let's go. Option, sound. There we go. Now, yes, I did. I picked one and I got the pitcher pod plant. Ooh. Hey, horsey. How you doing? Horse fire. Horsey. It's gotten all overgrown on that tree. Thud. Okay, so that tree grew up through that. That's kind of interesting. We got our smelter going on. We got our Beverly Hills bamboo going on. We got a tower thing going on. We can't get through there, can we? We got a little cactus farm thing going on in here because green dye. We got a little house thing going on. I don't remember what I was doing with it, but it's on the mountainside. Oh my god, I missed the mods already. The horror! The horror! Okay, we've been dramatic now. We got a nice little pond over here for squidding. This took forever. I'm walking on water. Only it's glass. Oh yeah, we have a share stone. We can get places. And Here's our spawn, that little red built. Still room for more people on here, too. This is an invite only as well for members of the Minecraft community that are known well enough that we will offer an invite. Or you can ask nicely, and if we like you, we'll say yes. If we don't know you, then it's probably going to be a no, because you don't want to play with people that you just don't know. And then I built this nice little dumpster, complete with landing platform that lets you go slowly. Gives you enough time to eat a carrot or two. First time I've landed in the spider webs. You sure? I can be more. I can try again. Nah, let's not. Okay, let's not fly into the cobwebs again. This is taking a little minute. We have on here, we have 3 villagers that sell all enchants for, I believe, 3 or 10 emeralds each. 3, I think. Seriously, let go. It's sticky. This shifting make you go any faster? Let me go. Okay, don't fly into these. This is our own little dump. So you can take all your doodads and whatnots that you don't want and trash them here. I was bored. These guys sell all the enchant books. So you put your stuff in here, you flip the little lever, and it goes. And if there's arrows in there, they shoot them at each other, and it's fun. And if it's not running, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, you can sort through it and see if there's anything. Hey, at least you didn't end up face first in the answer. I have done that, though. I also ended up going through a portal on a camel, and the portal did not like the camel, so the way it was decorated might have squished it. So it's a simple, nice little spawn. Hasn't much been done around here. And that much. Nope. Wrong green. Other green. Here's my ancient city sorter system. Hey, kitty, still here. Hi, kitty. Yeah, you're mad at me. I'm sorry. I've been gone. Gotta have an ancient city. Yeah, it's all safe and stuff. No cut and paste tool over here to make a warden or wither splatter. Maybe someday. Yeah, I do love the copper hoppers. You can put a filter of what item you want to go in there, and that's the only item it lets through. It's like a mini sorter. All right, what kind of blocks do we want to? Let's go. My crater. Best part is taking it off out of here. Never did figure out what kind of roofs we want to put on here. Kind of get an idea. Getting an idea. It hurts. It must be a good one. Do we connect them? I think we do. So we connect them. Do a little archy thing diagonally. I mean, I don't do it diagonal much, but it could work. Just gotta find the common points of linear, liney uppiness. So we go there, and connect from here to that. And then from this one to that one. Hey, there's a sub for Horsefire from the Glow Sticks with the quality crackling music. It's on purpose, I swear. Alright, so if we do a little bridge thingy across there, that could work. I think I like it. We're gonna try. Actually, let's just go from here to there. That'd be plenty. Okay, how many rockets do I have? I don't have a. Do I have a backpack? I don't think I have a backpack. Are there backpacks? Back. Yes, there are backpacks. Good. Why don't I have one? Oh, I think I took all my stuff off. I don't remember. I really don't. I don't remember how any of this works. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I think I remember now. Then we go equip backpack. There we go. There we go. We put a backpack on. We did skill things. I mean, I knew how to do that all along. I just had to remember there was a button in the backpack, which means I have a better backpack somewhere than this one. So I remember stashing that one. We have item trims on here, which is fun just to like fully customize your stuff. So you can get like different tints and stuff on your swords and bows and tools and all that stuff. Plus, it adds 2 extra trims to it. One of the uniforms on top of the washing machine, and it's gone. Poof. Kids ate it. Blame the kids. Did I put it in an ender chest? No. I made weird noises. Wait. Control to see inventory. There's my good backpack. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The stuff full of everything box. Okay, that's got a whole bunch of crap in it. Got important stuff in it, but you know. Got my carrots. Boom. Let's put it on. Then we'll sort stuff. Got my magnet. Important things. There we go. Made it off so we don't mess nothing up. It feels weird. Got animal cages. All right. No, I clicked the button too fast. I don't have a clue as where anything is. We got food, got bows. There's some backpacks. It feels so weird on here. Yes, they're still having a problem over there. Okay, just checking. Keeping informed with the happenings of the myth of the renderlings. Rockets. There we go. That's one main thing I was looking for. All right, let's go set something down, put all our junk in it. Oh, we got empty chests over here. All right, let's put all our stuff in here. We got food. We got pitch pod plant present, pitch plant present. That's what it was. And those. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. And we got all kinds of. Those just empties. I think they're all empties. Empty that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Don't need that. That. Doodly. And I really don't remember squat from. Leave that here. Let's take these stuffs out from here. All right, we'll keep the torches in there. Put those back. Put that back. That. 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 And put all this stuff in here. And sort. Sort. Sort it up there. Come on. Fine. Be that way. Got the full 2 sets going on. I want those. Blink. Does it still work? It seems to. Let's get some of that. Some of that. Let's go build a thing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Thank you for making me choke on my own spittle. For the 100 biddies from Glowsticks. Thanks, Glow. I almost choked to death and died, but it was worth it. I'm kidding. But thanks. Okay, so here, out, to, over, to, if this lines up perfectly, I will be very impressed. Okay, that's not going to work. So what did we do? We went, so what if we do out 2 from there? Why isn't magnet working? Okay, because I put the magnet somewhere up there. Now magnet's on. Okay, so we started out from um, 1, 2, over. 1, 2, over, 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 over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No. I don't like that. Two. Let's do 2 over here too. Okay, we got 2 going out, then a diagonally. Now I just gotta make those meet. Okay, so it goes 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, then weird spot in the middle. That is. I think that's off. Let's try that. 2, 2, 2, 2. I think that works. This this is the dramatic time. Now we just gotta move that, do the same thing over on this side. Okay. But yes, dramatic. Well, this is gonna be further away. So we start here. Okay. Then we walk her back over here. Little waddles. And we go 1, 2, 2. Okay, that doesn't work, but this might. Then we just go boink, boink. I don't hate it. I'm not like, wow, this is amazing either. This side looks better than the other side. Dramatification or something. I don't know. I make up new words and mix them all together. Okay, let's just go. Up to. And then no. No. There. Put a little safety one in there. One over here. Then we'll go. That one goes down some. So let me go. No. No. That. Quit being the wrong button. There we go. That's not. That's extra. We don't want that. this one. Yeah, that's what I think we wanted. So from there, one outside of it, we start stair stepping. Let me down without. There we go. Too much arch. Too much arch. Nope. There we go. Now we just gotta break the stuff underneath it a little bit. A little bit there. Right, a little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit there. Well, we want that one. That is out one. Oh, yep. There we go. We got a little bridgey thingy connecting the two. That is mildly painful. I don't like that. That's gotta go. I kind of want. Oh, we ran out of ground. There we go. That doesn't look too terrible. Doing good once we got the bridge figured out. It's so lonely and quiet over here. That and it's too rainy. It's loud. I got the volume up way too loud on this. That's why. That's better. We're still gonna sleep since we're over here. It's 2.5 hours. We can go for a little bit more. Yeah, they're trying to fix the. There's a chunk giving problems, and they don't want to kill it for the reasons that I said earlier, because that can cause more problems. Hey, we got iron. Credible. And then we put this back in here. And we go boop. Ha ha, pillager fell in. And we just go boop. Yay, company. Yay. We're even going to spell this right. Now we have a group open. And my nose is itching. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to fiddle around for a little bit. That looks weird. It needs to be skinnier. Oh, hey, that wasn't going to loop me down. All right, let's just go trimmy, trim, trim. And trim. Oopsie. I don't have feather falling 5 on this. That could have hurt. We have quick reflexes. Okay, we don't want to break that one. That looks funny. Let's just do the U-turn style. And then we'll freak cam this thing. Okay, put a piece back there. That side looks okay. Trim that out and that out. Ah, hi.
Hi.
I can hear me.
Sorry, I fixed that.
Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, don't watch the screen. There's a little fall.
You're awake now.
No, but I fell down. That needs to go. There we go.
Okay, now I need to mute the stream because I'm hearing you twice.
Yep. Oh, Endermen are always dramatic when they die. Like, oh my goodness! This isn't bad for no pre-planning on this thing and just like pulling it out of my ear. That
Enderman, they're from the end of the world.
it's the end of the world. Oh my god!
Look at you.
Oh, I still don't know what I'm gonna do for angles on that building. I had
Quietly.
I don't know bugs, squish, crunch.
Little noise.
This little crunch. I mean, it's probably loud to them. Okay, so we have an underbridge archway here. Now you just need to make the towers taller.
It doesn't look like an easy task, but you're doing well.
I mean, I don't know. I figure Red was talking about trying to bring the server back to life, so why not stream on here a little bit and fiddle around with my emerald beacon and vanilla with extra sprinkles. This is definitely just sprinkles after being on mythrender.
Where's your fox crystals?
I don't know, but they need to find a way over here because they make a great storage system that would come with it.
Yep.
I would not be opposed to bring this world to a mythrender mod pack on here, but I don't think the RAM would be enough. It's worth a shot, though. I mean, just saying. I mean, I'd hate to make that mod pack go to waste just being on one server. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it because I know how to do those things.
Probably wouldn't have MI though.
Oh no, we would take that off. That's just an. Probably.
That's a headache.
Well, MI would go. AE would stay. Modules would stay. If I were to like be solely in charge of like what goes in and out, the things I would take off would be mi, create. No, I'd leave create. Maybe create would be a maybe. AE2 would AE2 the we AE2 modular routers would be definites along with the. I mean, it would switch over to the NeoForge, and then I'd see what could be in a newer version so we could keep the payload. I'm not sure any of it
Yeah.
is in a newer version, but I could move this to an older version and we just lose wherever payload forests are, which we're only in point 0.5. So that wouldn't be much because I don't see any payload force. Oh, there's one. And there's one. It's doable.
Mm.
I mean, what I could do is copy the chunks to a new world so they would line up and just make sure I clear out the pale oak chunks. They might regenerate funny, but create a new world with a 120.1 seed of this, copy these chunks identically over to the same positioning, and then fiddle with that to get rid of the things that would conflict, and then throw the MR mod pack in and take out the things we don't want, and maybe add in something to replace them. Like I don't know, maybe a little magic, or just leave it.
Where is a pale like forest by reds?
Huh? Yeah, there's one over by Reds, and there's a little one by Reds, and then there's a big one southwest of me where it says PO, the Pale Oak. There, there's one there. There's Yeah, there's one there. Yeah. So there's two. I think there's two or three that we found, and that's about it. I don't know what
It'd be nice.
horses come across,
It'd be
but
nice to have the pale oak, but it's not the end of the world if we
I
don't
mean,
get it.
if we want pale oak, then we could find a different. We would definitely, if
Yeah, but
I
in
were,
1.1 before it came out, there won't be any mods for that. That would work.
yeah, there are. There's other mods that can. There's other storage things, or just that's if I were in charge of doing it the way I. This is just how I would do it, or or just start over and see what mods everybody wants to bring in.
Wow, horse, that's rare.
Well, it's less and less rare every single update because when they first come out, they'll be everywhere, and then, or when they first come out, they'll either be everywhere or nowhere. Then they slowly start blending them in through the code, and as more seeds get opened up,
Like the jungle.
the jungle varies. Like it all goes in a gradient of biomes. So if just like if you start in a frozen biome, it's going to go to one side, north, south, east, or west. It's going to go eventually warmer, and then it'll get colder, and then drier, and then it'll. There's a cycle pattern of what biomes go one after another, and that's how you can find them. It's where you can get an educated guess at which direction to go for biomes. If you see three or four in a row, you can kind of figure out which direction it's going, and
Yeah.
it'll give you kind of, and they all do it based off real topography as which direction they go. Like it's not going to go from okay, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna go from, but it's very rarely gonna go from a frozen spiked area to a savanna.
True.
It'll have at least one or two buffer biomes to gradually progress it to that other biome. And the like say they're trying to cross between frozen spike area to savanna area, it'll be a bigger, like if it's one biome, it'll be a huge one, but it'll slowly convert over to it. Or it's if it's a shorter area, it'll be a whole bunch of small ones that will progress it over.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of the maps, and I've been in a lot of little worlds that I just pop up for, maybe 30 minutes and then get rid of it. And after flying around, looking around to see what's there, testing out stuff. But I mean, a whole new mod pack for Fru, if she does want to do a whole rebirth thing, isn't out of the question.
Yeah.
And I'd be glad to help. I just would definitely want everyone that's already planned, like that she plans on being on there, to have a lot more input and be like, okay, we're going to start with, like, say, just for a number, say these 5 people. Have everybody that's going to be on there start together discussing said pack. But it's not mine, and I don't know what she's doing with it. She might just play it out as is and be like, hey, can we add this on? Sure. I have no problem changing the snow back to 1 layer because I kind of don't know what I was thinking with 3 layers. It's kind of annoying. It does give you free slabs, though.
It probably seems
Well,
like a good
it's
idea.
the same height as a slab, but I also didn't think that I'd pick a frozen biome to, like, or a snowy biome to build it in. So it's a free slab.
It probably seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, okay.
Horse, if you don't want your graves, I can clear the graves. That would save, and you can always delete your death waypoints yourself. This, like, because it'll have death waypoints in your waypoints map. You just go on here, find your death waypoints. Latest death. Click that. Just go delete, delete, gone.
Just don't do what I did and delete your death point before you get your body that has all the stuff you want on it. Because it's hard to find when you do that.
Oh yeah, once that waypoint's gone, it's gone. But if you want the stuff, then you know keep the waypoints obviously until you've gotten there, because that's the only way that I know to find them. Actually, there's ways to get coordinates. I think in slash grave.
Uh, yeah,
Uh,
but I accidentally
I don't
deleted
remember.
mine without thinking, and I was like, oh no, I didn't get my body first. Whoops.
Yep. Well, it'll if you if you have death waypoints in your waypoint list, that's the easiest way to find them. The other one would be through trigger graves. Set list graves. I don't have any graves, so slash trigger graves. I don't know if I have to do it or what, or if you can do it. You should be able to do it. That'll list all your graves, and then you can find them by coordinates. And I don't know what you're doing, but I mean, we could go find them now or after stream, one of the two. Did that list all your graves, Glow?
It says I don't have any.
That means you don't have any.
Yep, because I haven't been on here to die, so.
Yeah. But yeah,
it means it works. So she should be able to
yeah.
switch.
Because just do a test, press F3 and F4 and see if you can swap in. Because I don't think you're out. I don't
Do what?
remember. Just do the F. Go into try and go in creative mode just to see
F3 4.
F3 and F4. Remember the quick thing to change between game modes?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not, so I can't.
Yeah. I didn't think you were. I was just double checking. So that means, yeah, slash trigger space graves will let you see a list of all your grave coordinates.
Because we don't have Axiom on here.
Nope. It's not even on the server
Ow.
folder. It was removed. And we'd all have to re-whitelist anyways. Hey, I did that without sneaking.
Yay.
I meant to be sneaking. But
Yes, I hit my elbow on the
I
table,
th-
but I'm
I
fine.
think with all that babbling and now we're just chit chatting, I think now it would be as good a time to any to and mythrender's not coming up right now because someone keeps logging in and Mikey said don't. So
Yep.
I think we'll raid out and see where. Let's see where we're going. All right,
Blending's on.
but I'm gonna leave voice for now, and I will be back before we log out.
Oh, okay.
And thank everyone for coming in. Sorry there were technical difficulties still towards the end. It happens. We've all been there, unfortunately. And let's see where we're going. Where we're going. I have not had. I have not been able to rate Gutty. I don't think ever. Maybe once. I also haven't gotten a chance to raid Yormi. I'm going to raid Yormi. So Jormungandr is where we're going, and I appreciate y'all for coming in. I and remembering how to do this. Let me get a new tab, and I will throw up the raid message. Or Glow already did that, so we'll copy that so we don't use it. Feel free to use all the flashy buttons, bells, whistles, emotes, and all that stuff along with it. I am trying to speak and click buttons at the same time. It does not work. So we're going to brain for a second and then we'll babble on about Yarmungand. There we go. We're going to head over there, say hi. I thank y'all for coming in. I'm going to try and stream more often. Shorter streams, but more of them. And so I hope y'all had a great time. Let's go over there and give them all the love and hope y'all have a great time. And until next time, with hopefully better luck, I'll see y'all later.